UT football. It's a lot like going to see a Chainsmokers concert. A lot of overpriced noise that people only go to because they think they'll get laid afterwards. Weeks ago, our correspondent James Hope predicted that the entire team will spontaneously combust, which isn't entirely true. They aren't dying, but they will be on fire, NBA style. That's right, boys and girls. We're replacing the UT football team with the Monstars from Space Jam. Boom shakalaka. All right, you millennial D-backs, get your sweatshirts out and remember the Twin Towers and the New York skyline because UT is throwing it back to the 90s. Every football player will be kicked out of UT and replaced with Pound, Bang, Bupkis, Blanco, and Not. Is that a real name? Okay, all right, I guess. Coach Tom Herman will go on the record saying, giving student athletes lots of money and a great introduction to elitism just wasn't enough to win. So we're going with the cartoons that can roll people up into balls and are literally 15 feet tall. Now, with all of this scholarship money free for spending, UT has so many new options to waste our money and the state's money. We're talking about rebranding all of UT with the 90s. Chain wallet student IDs, burnt orange overalls, and that really dumb blue swoosh on every building and campus. And let's not forget how the Monstars will dominate this season. They can reach the other side of the field in about 3 to 5 steps. And bonus, instead of a cannon going off at every touchdown, we'll shoot wet t-shirts at President Fenves and use a scream to keep score. We're looking for a complete shutout at home games. And the only way that we can lose if some other team got Michael Jordan, some Looney Tunes, and Bill Murray? Okay, I never saw Space Jam, but that can't be right. That actually happened? Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Well, we're looking forward to earn enough victories this season that maybe I can meet a pretty girl at one of those awful victory parties. Or are they defeat parties? Honestly, we'll do anything to drink in West Campus. We're alcoholics. As we're all well aware, Harvey Weinstein has come under fire for his simply inexcusable acts in the past few weeks. Everyone seems to be attacking Weinstein, and rightfully so, except for one person. Last week, none other than Lindsay Lohan came to Weinstein's defense, saying that he never harmed her or did anything to her. A bulletproof argument from Hollywood's brightest. And what's next for Lindsay Lohan? Let's take a look at 6 things that Lindsay Lohan is going to defend this next week. First up, let's just get this one out of the way. We're just getting it out of the way. Of course, she'll be defending Hitler because she didn't get gassed. But don't take it from me. Let's hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Lindsay Lohan, everyone.
Hello, hello. Thank you all.
Okay, all right. So, Hitler.
Listen, I just want to say, I've been to Germany many times, and I've never been gassed. So how could what they say about Hitler be true?
Okay. We have a few other things that you'll probably like to defend.
Oh, I most definitely will.
First up, the Ghost Rider movies.
Yes. Yes, of course. The Ghost Rider films are actually some of cinema's best offerings. Did you know without Nicolas Cage movies, we would have never had such classics as Star Wars and Indiana Jones?
You're aware that both of those franchises came out years before the Ghost Riders movies, right?
They're not movies. They're films, Ethan. You would know that if you were a big-time celebrity like me, Lindsay Lohan. What will I be defending next?
Airlines that don't give complimentary peanuts.
Oh, yes. On my private airplane, which I own because I, Lindsay Lohan, am a huge #1 celebrity, I am served the finest cuisine from all across the world. Peanuts are for stupid people and the poor. If people wanted free food on their flight, they should work hard for once, like I, Lindsay Lohan, had to before I, Lindsay Lohan, became the beloved celebrity that I, Lindsay Lohan, am today. Besides, airlines treat their customers with great respect. It's not like they're dragging them out of the planes or anything.
Oh, well, actually, several months ago...
Ethan, I, Lindsay Lohan, am too big a celebrity to watch the news. The news is for stupid people and the poor. Let's move on to something else.
Okay, up next we have Pennywise the Dancing Clown, that terrifying monster from the...
Ethan! I know who Pennywise the Dancing Clown is. I'm not a stupid person or the poor.
Okay.
Pennywise has been the main performing act for my birthday parties ever since I turned 11. All the kids love him.
Lindsay, you know, Pennywise is actually a fictional character, right?
So what? So are you saying Pennywise is a figment of my imagination? And are you saying that my daddy never loved me? And are you saying I'm going out of my mind? And I'm crazy?
No, Lindsay, please, let's
Good.
be. Oh,
Because if you were, I'd ask Pennywise to kill you.
okay, thanks for the. Let's move on.
Whatever you say, Ethan.
Next is the dinosaurs.
Ugh, I would never defend the dinosaurs. Daddy bought me a T-Rex as a pet, and it just destroyed my finest carpets. Let me tell you. Do you know how hard it is to be the one watching your maid pick up dinosaur poop? Ugh.
I apologize. I think I made a mistake. I actually meant to say that you defend the meteor that killed the dinosaurs.
Oh, yes, definitely. Of course I would. I am so glad that big, huge meteor came down and killed millions of living things, because dinosaurs poop a lot. And if that meteor hadn't destroyed most of the dinosaurs, the world would have never been blessed with Lindsay Lohan, America's favorite actress.
Okay, and finally, we have the Zodiac Killer.
Ethan, what can I say? The Zodiac Killer may have been a murderer. He may have been, we don't know. But he knew how to do it with style. Besides, while you were busy making your silly little news show, the Zodiac Killer worked hard. And he became a U.S. American senator. And he inspires millions of people to this day. Without Ted Cruz working hard for our Americans, no one would have read Green Eggs and Ham to me out loud so I could understand it.
Okay, well, what do you think about Ted Cruz trying to take away American health care?
I think Americans wouldn't need health care if they just decided to work hard and not get sick. Americans have become really entitled lately. You know, believing that just because your heart gives out, that you're entitled to receiving life-saving surgery. Real Americans would embrace death. And if you don't want to die, then you should just work hard and get lifetime insurance, just like Lindsay Lohan, did.
Okay, ooh, look at the time. It's time for you to get the hell out of here.
What, but I could defend more things.
Nope, it's time for you to get the hell out. Get the hell out. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Woo! All right, as many of you know, a few weeks ago we predicted that Trump will be using Twitter's new feature to deliver exclusively slam poetry. And right now, we have our special guest, Sizzle J, here to give us some of Trump's tweets for the upcoming weeks.
I'm Sizzle J, but you can call me whatever. I'm not tied to things like names or other human constructs.
Oh, I see.
I believe that the real way to change the world is through angry Tumblr rants and vague metaphors.
Where do slam poetry tweets tie to that?
You ask a lot of questions. Now, you stated that I'm writing slam poem tweets for Trump, but I stopped doing that because I think I'm my own person, so I'm going to be writing for you now.
Oh, for me?
For you. For your program with an E.
Is it for my slam poetry tweets that you're writing for?
I'm going to deliver one now. Are you ready?
I'm actually...
Look me in the eye. Are you ready?
Yeah, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
News. News. What is it to be new? Why can't I be old? I am filled with mold. My body, bread. The air rotting me. Can't you see? Media? Media. Encyclopedia. What happened to the books? What happened to the looks in people's eyes? Instead of their thighs on a tweet in my hands? What happened to the bands that sung about freedom? Now the only thing I hear when I hum is money, money, me, dia. Fox News. What about love? Whatever happened to holding hands? Whatever happened to a kiss on the cheek? Now every time I take a peek outside, I see this. I'm taking a risk. I'm stepping here today. I'm willing to pay the price for freedom. I'm not some everyday gal. I'm your pal. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for listening. I'm Sizzle J.
Okay, all right. And lastly, our final predictions tonight is that you.
Again, we see the media before us, begging, please, let me into your brain, let me make you feel pain. Living is hard. But truth is harder. Thank you. Good night.
All right. Okay. And lastly, our final prediction
So
for.
it turns out we have more time. And that's okay, because I can rhyme. We're sitting here, the two of us.
You're staying.
It's like our country is on a bus, headed towards destruction. But what if I said it was headed toward fun? That's right, Ethan, you and me. We'll make a change, you will see. Something palpable. We are capable of doing so. This is something that I know. No, I do not have a chair. Yes, I'm pulling back my hair. But what I can say is that I care about you. About giving you the news. Not the news, but the news. Nothing fake in my steak. That's S-T-A-K-E. I'm raising it. Can't you see? America is like a tree. 3 branches, liberty. But what if one fell off? I'm proposing something kind of tough. If America fell and no one found, would it even make a sound?
And lastly, our final prediction tonight is that you'll find yourself watching us once again this time next week. I'm Ethan Yoon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.